Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Stars Off Stream Tournament. Game number 3, Papa Den had a randomly assigned bye, and Andrew had beat Jason in Game 1, moving on to play Papa Den in the semi-finals, baby. I'm very excited to see this matchup. Andrew played a great game, scored a ton of runs his first game against Jason, and Papa Den, the king of run scoring, arguably, I wouldn't say the best anymore player in our club now that Hunter's joined.
I'll tell you what, of the 6 players in this tournament, needed to buy the least.
Absolutely. We should have made that guy play more games. Actually, maybe not, because maybe he's a little rusty. He hasn't played at all tonight. That's not true. Rusty, but you know what I mean.
Oh, stop the timer.
Dennis did just complain about lag. There's a little bit of lag on that
44 seconds.
We'll switch out that monitor next time.
This happened before the cameras started rolling.
Next stream, I guess.
But me and Nick placed an over-under bet on Dennis's first complaint. I took the under 10 minutes, and it was 44 seconds.
That's funny. So funny, dude. I can't believe it. Dennis already complained, but that's okay. Why would it be worse? Why would the lag be worse?
We're live, boys. Adapt.
We are live.
Learn on the fly.
Is it really that bad? We and Joe just played with it. It was not great, but it was okay. I think we could do it. I won, guys, so it's fine. Alrighty. King Boo up, looking to knock one out of this park. Andrew, all of a sudden, is the Wario team, which I had written down as the Luigi team. I guess he decided to switch that.
He switched before you wrote that. Remember, we talked him into it.
You know what? I think you're right, and I wasn't ready for him to change like that. That's a great strike from Dixie freaking Kong.
You don't see... Oh, Andrew's actually hitting right now. I was going to say, you don't see Andrew pick up Dixie for pitching right now, but I got my highlighted team mixed up. So, yeah, it's true. It remains.
I'm not and maybe this is part of my downfall as a player, I'm not a believer in monkey pitcher, man. I know they're good. I don't like having them on my team.
So what do you do if your opponent takes Boo?
I pick Waluigi, Daisy, I'll pitch with Paratroopa. I don't really care.
Okay.
You know? Pitching is not my, angle.
I'll tell you what, man.
I mean?
I am terrible at hitting with them, and I think what you're spitting right now is a reasonable take, as long as that's where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I think their pitching is good. I think it is after Boo,
agree.
It's your next best choice.
Yeah.
But if you can't convert hitting with them, it might not be worth squeezing all that juice.
For sure. I just think that I need to have as many good bats as possible. As a person.
I know.
So I need to not be doing that. And also, honestly, whenever people get hits with Diddy and Dixie against me, I'm just like, why? How did that happen?
I don't get it. I know I'm not really that good with Walu either, but people say it's the same thing. It's just do what you're doing with Walu with them. Maybe that'll help you unlock something.
I see. His bat's longer, so maybe relying less on the length would help. I don't know, but
he puts a lot of pressure on his knees with his. He bends.
Walu's
gonna have terrible knees when he's older.
You don't think he has terrible knees now? They're knocked.
How old do you think he is?
55.
You think Waluigi's canonically 55? Oh my god! Wow, this plushie of Waluigi has fucked knees.
It's his signature knee.
It really is that signature. That's a crazy feature.
Why don't you take a seat?
Is he made this it? That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, this is crazy. Who would even buy this? Dude's knees are trashed for a 55-year-old.
That ball is foul with Wario. 0-2 count, probably. Wow, I wouldn't have said strike there at all, but Papa Den trips Andrew up.
Papa Den is probably. I think there's an argument to be made for him still being the best among us. Obviously,
no.
Hunter is crushing. Okay, fair enough.
Hunter
is strong.
Hunter won Classic 6 and 7, man. How do you? It's just we haven't seen somebody else win something in Dinger City in a while. You know what I mean?
I guess based on the fact that those are the last 2 things we did, fair enough.
I guess so. Hey,
you know what? I promise you, the viewer, right now, Hunter's not winning tonight.
That's true. I agree. Dude, imagine he kicks the door down.
Dude, if Hunter kicked the door down right now, I'd let him have my spot.
Does the win count for you if he wins then?
I think I get 15% of the win.
Oh, that's not bad.
I think that's a very reasonable percentage to ask for.
Dude, Andrew
Right?
just-
Everyone's
15's great.
resounding. That's fair.
Yeah, I think it's fair too. He took your name, he took your title, he took your buy.
Yeah, I gave him the spot. Like, yeah, I didn't do anything,
By
but I
the
gave
way-
him the key.
Dennis was. I just want to say Dennis was bunting back there with 5 stars. He was baiting. He was baiting, of course.
Baiting what?
I don't know. I have no idea. No, he said better count, but I don't think that's true. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, Papa.
And
Oh,
Papa takes the lead.
Papa takes a lead.
So it's
1-0.
working to some degree.
Dude, I mean, listen, Dennis is a great player. I think Andrew's a great player, too. And a lot of us really aren't used to playing with these fully juiced teams. I haven't played with good characters in a while, you know.
Well, I mean, yeah, our whatever our formats we do for classics, whether it be a standard classic draft, a wacky classic draft, all of them by design, you're gonna have like 2.5 shitters minimum.
If you're me, it's going to be more like 4.5.
Well, that's 'cause you can't draft good.
Yeah, I know. Every time. Hey, Classic 9 will be different.
Dude, you know what? I think Dennis alluded to it earlier, but like, you know, we're all rebranding soon. I think that's going to be the fresh breath of air that, while it doesn't affect our skill at all, I think will like offload some of the burden. Like, oh, Critnik sucks. Actually, the Critnik critical hits suck.
Yeah, we are now a new team. I will say that's true. I am rebranding to a new team name and logo. For Classic 9, I believe.
I think it's 10. I don't think they're gonna be done.
Okay, Classic 10 then. It's Classic 10. Hey guys, it's Classic 10. What the?
And I don't know, and you know, I obviously self-profess have mentioned it on the channel as a chief marketing officer of Dinger City. I'm heavily involved in a lot of that creative process. Not the guy with the pen. That's of course our lovely editor, producer, artist Jack. Hi. But as of this point in time, I think you're the only one doing the full rebrand. I think everyone's getting new logos from the OG 6, the ones that were done by not Jack. We wanted to have Jack do them. But the jury's still out. We have people that can still take that opportunity if they so desire.
Yeah. Are you?
Oh, you know what? I guess I technically am.
Is your name different?
My
now?
name is different.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
Everyone's gonna be waiting fucking months for the reveal of this thing.
It's gonna not be until like August. This is so evil. This is so rude. But yeah, no, we're trying a lot of new things with Classic 9, and then Classic 10 is coming right after that. We just have two Classic 9 a ridiculous idea, and Classic 10 a really good idea. And I'm very excited to put all that out there, man.
And on top of all that, we've been getting, and keep it coming. I love it. I feed off your positive energy. We've been getting such great feedback on Classic 8 Moneyball that we might even try to just get Moneyballs in the mix, like as their own event.
Yeah.
It might get upgraded. It might be the first Dinger City spinoff. What else would you call a spinoff?
Well, okay. Well, I'm thinking like, is the classic format a spin-off of the regular season?
No, I think the classic and the regular season are very different.
Very different things. Okay.
This is literally a thing that was a classic and now this is Young Sheldon. We're doing our Young Sheldon.
Yeah. Our Young Sheldon.
This is our Young Moneyball is our Young Sheldon, and we don't say it enough.
Yeah. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life. Dude, I guess so. I think some people might be able to relate to this in the comments, in the chat. Are you the coworker, or do you like your coworkers? Are they just like so coworker? You know what I mean? Like when they show you a meme and it's like Jim from The Office like this, and like the shows. I'm sorry, I'm losing the plot, but I'm gonna get back on it. Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage is the most coworker show I've ever heard of in my life. Nobody I know in my personal life watches it, but so many of my coworkers do. You know what I mean? That's so coworker.
Interesting. I can talk through TikTok experience. I was not too much of a Big Bang man. Big Bang came out when we were in high school. It was like, definitely we were among a target demographic. Wasn't super for me. It gave me the occasional chuckle. I feel very similar about how I do The Office, Big Bang Theory. Like there are some good jokes, but most of the show I think is not for me. But what I will say is through all the episodes of Young Sheldon I've watched through TikTok exclusively, I think it's a much funnier show because having one weirdo in a group of normal people is way funnier than having like 6 dorks and one of them's a mega dork.
That's funny.
You need more. It's great
Contrast.
having like country bumpkins and Young Sheldon. Way better.
Okay. Hey, listen, I've heard that Young Sheldon's actually pretty good, which is crazy. Did Andrew just say it's
Andrew
fun?
said it's funny.
It's funny. He said nothing, actually. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I can't imagine being the person watching Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, you know? Like,
Well, I mean, like, listen, I'm gonna go off the reservation here.
Oh, boy.
With Big Bang lore that I have without watching any of the shows. But Georgie and Mandy, is that her name?
yeah.
Georgie and Mandy became the most popular subplot on Young Sheldon, that they were like, we want to have them be endgame. But the issue is, in Big Bang Theory, Georgie is in like 3 episodes and he keeps talking about how he got divorced. So they were like, we can't break the continuity of him having gone through a divorce. So what we need to do is set up a whole show where these characters are going to get divorced once, but get back together.
I just can't imagine the hole that the writers were like, oh my God.
How are we going to get around that? He's
get-
Dr. Tire.
That's what?
He owns a big tire company in Big Bang Theory. Dude, the Osmo. Everyone
know a little too much.
Everyone in the chat now
you're
is like, this guy loves Big Bang Theory. I swear I've watched none of it. This is all TikTok osmosis.
You're so coworker right now.
Oh no!
That's crazy, man.
Bazinga.
Yeah, it makes me sick. One of my favorite coworkers. We are together very often. I'm like, I basically act as like the CAT scan tech's assistant for like half of my job. And I work most shifts with her. She has no hobbies, and it makes me really nervous.
Well, watching TV is a hobby.
She like watches it a little bit, but I asked her what her favorite band was, and she said she didn't know.
How old is she?
She's 23.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean? Okay?
She has her whole life ahead of her. I was envisioning a 60-year-old woman who runs the CAT scan machine.
No.
And was like, I've never listened to music.
No. But I'm saying, and like, I don't know. It's just like, what do you mean you don't have a favorite band? Who doesn't have a favorite band?
She just left college. She'll find things. Things will come to her.
I asked her what her hobbies were. She said sleeping. I said
so
that's
real.
No, that's not a hobby.
So you're not doing it right.
Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know.
This is a really defensive game, by the way. I've been waiting to comment. I hate that we're still talking about the Big Bang Theory, but
I should ask.
I've been waiting for something to talk
I'd
about.
love to talk more TV. This is what you get with Nick and Tyler. We talk media. What's your favorite sitcom?
My favorite.
Because I know you've watched a good amount of them, right? Would you say?
Yeah, I've seen quite a few.
Yeah.
Most even, at least a little bit.
Yeah.
If you're defining sitcom as like standard, like here's a group, there's laugh tracks, yada yada.
There doesn't. Hold on. This could be, and it is.
Oh
off the mouth
baby!
pole.
Was that Andrew? Are we tied up?
That is Andrew, baby.
Okay.
What's the ball game? Let's go, City Hall. Take it home. I want to see you in finals.
The 3 that I often throw around are. I've got a lot that I really like. I'm a big Friends guy, which I know is not the most popular opinion.
I liked Friends a lot. I watched it. There was only a couple episodes that were like not good, and they were mostly just recaps.
Yeah. I think the end pitter. Joey and Rachel didn't make any sense.
I liked it. I thought it was cute.
But
Hot take.
Listen, man, you're like just dipping your toe into like non-animated things. So I'll let you have any takes you want, just if you keep going down this road.
Okay.
That's a big one that I love. I love How I Met Your Mother. But I think the ones that are like the best are non-traditional sitcoms. Like, I think The Good Place is fantastic, and like my favorite like show that is a comedy. It's probably too far removed from a sitcom, but is Psych.
Hold on, this ball is crushed. Nina
He's
Pizza.
done it again!
Santa Maria. Andrew goes up 2-1 in this ball game. Papa dead, drowning in his own piss and vinegar. Tyler, my favorite sitcom is New Girl.
New Girl's great.
Have you seen all of it?
I've seen all of it. One of a few shows that I think totally fucked up by adding a season to the end.
Yeah.
But not in a way that makes it bad, just in a way that, like,
they didn't need it.
It's New Girl, Parks and Rec are the 2 I always think of. That it's like that last season feels so tacked on.
Yeah.
And you have
say,
shows like Brooklyn Nine-Nine that I feel like needed one more season.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
I don't want to spoil any New Girl for Jason because I think he's kind of watching it right now.
Zoe Deschanel's in it.
But and I don't want to spoil anything for him. But I think without season 7, we don't get one of the most famous lines from the show, which is a white man. Typical.
That is, I've TikTok osmosis to that line.
But what's it called? I think that Schmidt and Nick are two of the best and funniest characters I've seen in anything.
They're very funny, man. And you know what? Nick Miller, I think, is living proof. And I do mean Nick Miller is living proof that like if you're not conventionally attractive, you can be funny enough to hypnotize the world into thinking you are conventionally attractive. I think
he's handsome.
I forgot who I was.
And that's
I was talking with all of the girlfriends of the Dinger City house recently, and I forgot who we were comparing, but it was someone and Jake Johnson, and I actively went, pfft. Oh, it was Michael B. Jordan and Jake Johnson. And I was like, this shouldn't even be a conversation.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan looks like he was made in a machine. And they were like, nah, man. I was like, this is insanity. I'm living in Bizarro World.
Well, Jake, if you watch New Girl, Jake Johnson is for the ladies, for sure.
Listen, he is funny. He is, the personality of Nick Miller, hot as fuck. I think he's really funny.
He's
and
like
awesome.
desperation handsome, you know. We're stuck on the base pads. Papa Den really wants to make it to second. If I'm Andrew, I slap the controller out of Dennis's hands right now.
Do it! He almost did it.
I'm just saying.
He's back.
And he's back.
He's back. All right.
Nice job,
he's
Pop. Andrew says, you got a good grip there, Pop.
We're at the bottom of the 6th, man. I mean, he's got one more inning to make something happen. But Papa does. Wow! Papa Den, controversial king of the pickle.
He batted himself out and made it to second.
But this might score the run.
It hit the
ground.
It
It will. All of it paid off. Papa Den staying alive.
Unreal. And if you're Andrew, you got to beat yourself up there. That sucked.
Yeah, that was pretty rough.
That sucked for Andrew. If I'm Andrew,
I don't know if Andrew did anything like horrendously wrong. It was just like a rough situation to have happen to you.
Yeah, and look, we're stealing again. We had a perfect
He's
steal,
got to
but
stop.
Petey's quick.
This is what he needs to stop doing. He's got the best catcher in the game. He should just throw to second and sit there.
I'm not with you. Dennis is just going to farm an Andrew mistake again.
All I'm telling you is that if Mario touches home plate by first touching second plate after this hit, everyone's going to be spamming this moment, timestamping this video.
Andrew, I don't like
No, this is the minute that Andrew lost, and Tyler said it.
I hate Andrew. Just run him back.
I'm not running him back. His stamina's shot.
He is tired. Oh, well, you ran him back, so... And here we go, another steal. Looking forward to it. It wasn't a perfect. He's gonna walk.
He
him.
walked him.
You can't make this shit up, guys. You can't make this shit up.
Thank God, honestly.
Okay.
He can't keep getting away with it.
I want to play Andrew in finals. Andrew wins.
You're not getting the finals,
I'm
big
beating
dog.
your ass next game.
You're getting fucking killed,
Dude,
You're getting
I'll kill
murdered
you right
live
now.
on camera. If you do that, you can go to the finals. You kill me live on camera, nothing we can do. Unless Hunter.
Hey,
I'll
what's
take
up,
my
guys?
15% of the grave.
All right, we're thinking here. Papa Den needs to pause to think. Looks like we're moving some characters around. I don't hate this decision. I don't think.
I don't need this timer anymore.
The timer's over.
It's been paused at 44 seconds the whole video.
Yeah. Andrew cleaning his glasses. Dennis contemplating life and death.
It's an interesting switch. You can only do one switch, and I feel like Bowser's not. I guess you're hoping that if it goes that way, you laser.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes. Okay. Cool. I feel like Bowser usually hits it over that fence.
Yeah.
the one Luigi's near.
All right, here we go. 2-2 count.
Papa's gonna use the whole buffalo here. Oh
No
wow!
buffalo.
Wow, laser! Oh no! And to think if it had been Boshi there, that definitely wouldn't have happened.
It might have. Oh my god.
I like that for you.
That was awesome.
I feel like everybody's gotten exactly what they deserve this game. Like Andrew messed up all those like bases things. Dennis made a switch and then bobbled. Like karma, this is the karma episode, and we're bunting and it's a foul out.
That was gross. That was ugly.
Not
That
where
was
you
a
wanna
mistake like season 4 Tyler used to make because he didn't literally know that rule.
I think you know what, King Boo's less double play prone. Oh, that sucks. Hold on.
Plant might do something here.
Hold.
It will. It will. Holy shit!
Its bases loaded.
Bases loaded for Petey. It's either going to be a grand slam and Dennis dies or a sack fly and Dennis
loaded.
might die.
Chat.
All he has to do is not get struck out. Holy bocce balls.
Oh my god.
All he needs to do is make contact, man. Anything that goes up is, as long as that doesn't go to DK, just don't get strucken out. Oh, that
not
should,
the right
but it
way.
won't be a sack because it's DK. You know what? It worked out. What? Dennis with the, what was he?
He did it on purpose. He was trying to get a double play. He was trying to go home in third. He was trying to scum him, but he got the dive.
He was trying to do his,
Dude,
wow.
This is the karma episode. It's the karma episode. Oh my god.
You know what's funny is I was like, well, I know that's not what happened, so it must have been a horrible accident. Why would you?
I love Dennis.
I like Dennis enough.
I like his idea. It just was
No. I don't like his idea. I like Dennis
It's
enough.
so good, it's so
is
bad.
what I'm saying. That was a ridiculously stupid thing to do going into the bottom of the last inning. Tied.
It was calculated. He's just bad at
It
math.
was calculated, but Dennis predates the calculator.
Bum bum. Wouldn't that mean he's good at math?
Put that in my mouth.
Oh, that was all Andrew. He should have caught that. That was
Oh, Andrew. Come on,
by
buddy.
just catching it. Like, I can't say it any better. You were right where you needed to be. You just didn't catch it.
Remove control of Wario.
All right.
Then
Here we
stand
go.
better, dude.
This is not good if you're
Dennis doesn't
Andrew.
deserve this win. I'm so upset.
He's not going to win. And it's over. Wait, I don't know if DK's...
He overran it. It's over.
That might have been the worst game of Mario Baseball I've ever seen in my life.
I'm gonna
Oh.
be sick.
My God. Congratulations, Dennis. Moving on to the finals. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We will see
You
you,
can go
for
to the
next
finals. I'm
one.
going home.
And Digger City out.